I'd like to start off by telling you a brief story from my life. When I was 11, growing up in post-war Germany, my older sister Alice died. She was 19. She was 9 months pregnant. Her baby, little girl, my niece, died too. Alice died of a preventable condition called preeclampsia. If she had had access to better health care, both she and her baby would have survived. I'd like to tell you that the situation has improved since then, but it hasn't. The lack of adequate care just looks a little different these days. Unfortunately, people who decide to have children do so at their peril. As of this morning, it costs more to have a baby than to buy a modest family home. Working parents earn an average of 37% less than their childless colleagues. Medical insurers classify pregnancy as a pre-existing condition and treat it like an incurable disease. And worst of all, the United States has one of the highest infant and maternal mortality rates in the developed world. How on earth did we let it get to this? Is it any wonder that we are facing a global population crisis? God said to Eve, "I will increase your sorrow in pregnancy and your pain in giving birth." Well, during the 20th century, the pain of giving birth was eased. Surgical interventions took away the fear and the pain so that women didn't have to worry about it much anymore. The physical pain was managed. But now it's the existential sorrow that causes women pain. They have to worry about when to have children, or if to have children, or whether they can have children at all. They face impossible choices between their careers and motherhood. We have far surpassed the Turing test with the advances we have made in artificial intelligence and synthetic biology. And yet, this is the last country on earth where we deny new mothers maternity leave. The machines we have created in our own image seem to contain more of our humanity than we do. This needs to end. Right now. When Eilethium first opened its doors back in 2028, it was in response to the egg freezing crisis caused by the collapse of the tech giants 10 years earlier. As you all know, hundreds and thousands of frozen eggs and embryos belonging to the women of Silicon Valley were almost lost. For the past decade, we have helped 12,542 of those babies into the world. People who would otherwise have been lost forever had we not stepped in. Yes, this is a remarkable achievement, but it's one that can now be consigned to the archive of Eilethium's proud history. The future is bright and hopeful, and at Eilethium we are looking ahead. It is 10 years to the day since we first opened our doors, and it's my honor to stand before you tonight and introduce Eilethium's groundbreaking new service, the HUXLE system. The HUXLE, or humanoid uteri for exogenous living embryos, is a truly remarkable system that will give women the only option that until now seemed impossible: autosurrogacy, a truly organic update to traditional ectogenesis. As of June this year, Eilethium will offer our clients a service which allows them to entrust fetal development to an external system grown entirely of their own tissue and DNA. Researchers at ANCA have defied critics by developing a completely organic growing unit which is capable of sustaining and nourishing and protecting life all the way from conception through to birth. An achievement made well in advance of the most optimistic predictions. At Eilethium, our philosophy is, always has been, around giving people a choice in life. As CEO of Eilethium, I am both pro-choice and pro-life in equal measure. I'm pro-choice because we all make choices every single day about how to live our lives. And everyone makes different choices depending on our different circumstances. I'm pro-choice because I believe that the decision around when and why and how to bring a child into this world should be easier. And I'm pro-choice because I believe that a woman deserves absolutely to decide when she is ready to become a mother. I'm pro-life because I truly believe that no life should be extinguished just because a woman felt that was her only choice. I'm pro-life because I believe that each and every embryo that's created could become the person whose ideas change the world forever. And I'm pro-life because I believe that by giving women the option to choose the baby they want and to decide how and when they want it, life will become exponentially more precious. Eilethium is at the vanguard of a medical, economic, and social revolution. The HUXLE system will not only allow individual women greater freedom, but all of humanity will benefit economically and socially by removing the key barrier that has held women back for so long. If there is anyone out there tonight who still doubts that Silicon Valley is a place where all things are possible, who questions whether we are still the global leaders in innovation, discovery, technology, here is your answer. Life is a gift. And what we have already achieved at Eilethium gives us hope and confidence for what we can and must achieve tomorrow. As a great man once said, we have come so far, and we have seen so much, but there is still so much more to do. It's not technology that's going to save us. It's people. And if the human race is going to continue to move forward, we need to help ourselves. Thank you.